Yeah.
You're the first one said that I'm look like a Filipino.
Philip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Filipino.
Yeah.
That's why you introduce yourself come from Vietnam.
Yeah.
I thought you joke. I thought you joke.
Yeah. I don't know. Thank you so much. The first time I joined this club, I am very self-happy. I know some friend, and
Yeah.
besides that, I can I can to improve my skill, especially speaking skill.
I think your speaking is good.
I think not good because I usually incorrect pronunciation. Some friend they ask me I should improve pronunciation, but I think some friend this English club can help me everything when I talk some mistake, and you can everybody help me to improve some mistake. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. So I think you can join many activity
Yeah.
on in the group.
Yeah. But you know, in Vietnam, it's fact about coronavirus. I stay in my hometown, and besides that, I usually join this club through the internet in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good that we can meet each other like that
Yeah.
through the pandemic.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes. Joey. Hello, Joey.
Hello, hello everyone.
Hello.
Yes, I'm Jolie, and I have Miss Yuen call me, and you told me that you can connect the I and you have the short meet together to after this meetups we can talk about more, right?
Yeah. Okay. And you know, I'm here to support. So I and if you have any question or if you want to do something, please feel free to do that.
Yes, I know
Okay.
this.
Yes.
I know this.
And welcome. Where are you now?
I'm in Pleiku City.
Oh, near to Yan, Mr. Yan, right?
Mr. Yan, where is he now?
You can
Where
ask.
I have living in Đắk Nông province.
Yes,
Uh,
I know that it's not near.
yeah,
It's along.
100 to 50 kilometer from my hometown to your hometown.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad geography. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I think 100 kilometers is not too far. It took about 2 hours, right? 2 or 3 hours to get to.
Yes, by car.
Yeah.
It took us about 3 or more than 3 hours to move by car.
Oh,
Yes, a lot of people come here.
but our guest haven't show up. Okay. We can introduce ourselves first and talking. Thanh Ngọc. Hello, Thanh Ngọc. How are you?
Hello, everybody. I'm a new member, and it's my first time join your club. I'm speak not very well, but because the long time I don't use my English speaking. So I hope I will improve my English skill in with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So feel free to ask questions. Yes, just every time you have something you want to ask, just ask. Just raise your hand and ask. Don't be shy. You got me?
Yes, yes, of course.
It's our opportunity to talk. So take it.
Yes,
We are here to study. Don't be shy.
yes. I'm from Winyoung City
Oh,
and working in traveling.
you work in traveling.
Yes, because Corona,
Every year. Very
I at home a long time.
I guess almost most of us had to stay home for a long time, right?
Yeah. So I'm boring because don't meet my friend and don't have money.
Don't worry, the bad time will pass soon.
Yes, I think we are new happy future.
Yeah. You know, through the pandemic, I met new people more than before Corona. When before Corona, I just go to work, then I back home and I miss my college or my friends. But through the pandemic, I joined this club and I met a lot of new friends. Yeah. Do you have the same experience like me?
Yes, I have a lots of friend in the online.
Miss Chang, why do you study English?
I study in university and I don't use English a lot time for 5 years. So so now I have a free time. I want to improve my English skill.
Thanks.
Miss Sarah, Miss Owen, please turn on your camera. You can talk now. We have lots of new friends here.
Hi. Okay, just bear me a second.
Miss Hui, Miss Tony Sexy. Surely turn on your mic. Turn on your mic. I can hear you.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
yes.
just brought Facebook 5 minutes ago, and I saw the topic and I joined. Just listen.
Yes.
Oh, so you don't have a coach, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now you turn off your camera. Done with you.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. You can stay too.
Because I just opened the Zoom and just listen.
Yeah.
Yes. So hi everyone. My name is Sony. Now I'm living and work in Ho Chi Minh City. Nice to meet you. Very happy to be here.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Surely, are you saying something?
I want to encourage people who have here to they open their mind, and they don't say anything. They come up with us to practice English, and they have to express on their emotion. Otherwise, this is speaking club, not listening club. So everyone have the authority to speak in anything. Don't worry much about our pronunciation, our intonation, or anything. Yeah, this is my opinion.
Yeah, thank you. And you know, sometimes we are quite difficult to listen. We don't understand or get the whole idea. So if you have any trouble with that, just text me, or you can text directly for everyone. Someone will help you, or we can texting on the chat box. And if you don't want to let everyone know that you don't understand, you can text directly to me. I can explain, or I can give you a meaning of some new word you don't know. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And is that application for everybody to turn on the camera?
I think it's just some people have a code because we can handle. We don't have enough time for everyone to talk. So if
Okay.
you, yeah.
Yes, we I mean that we can create the comfortable and friendly environment for everybody for them to convenient as much as possible.
Yeah. You know, if someone can turn on camera, you can chat. You can
Yes,
text the
okay.
question on the chat box.
Yes.
And everyone feel free to chatting on the chat box.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Is
And
there a problem
yes,
with our host? I mean, our guest today. Is there? Should we just start? Maybe just ask people question about maybe traveling or something.
Yeah, he haven't come yet, so I'm sorry you had to talk to me now. He haven't show up. So I think this is a good time to make friends. We have new friends, a lot of new friends here, and
yes.
we have Riona.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you are the youngest here. Just say hi to your brother and sister.
Yes.
Maybe she don't understand what you mean.
Oh, Briona. Hello, Briona.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello everyone. My name is Như, and I'm a Vietnamese. I am 13 years old. I'm from the south, but now I am in my grandma's hometown in the north. I came here and get stuck here because corona epidemic. Yes. And now I am studying in a secondary school in Ho Chi Minh City, and now I am studying online.
Surely you turn off your mic again.
I forget. Sorry. One by one, please. Will, nice to meet you. Will.
Oh, Jolie,
Yes.
you are Jolie.
Yes, can you?
Oh my God, this is the first time I see your face.
Yes, can you tell me a little bit about yourself in front of the people?
Okay.
Yes.
So I still have a questions for Fiona because she's the youngest here, and you are studying online now, right?
Yes.
Okay. How about your experience about learning online? Is it do you like it, or do you like officially learn in your secondary school?
I think studying online it's make me, I don't like it a little bit because it's make me don't understand what assignments say sometimes. And study online, I think almost the teacher give me a lot of homework at home.
A lot of homework.
Yes.
So no more time for playing.
Yes, maybe.
Okay. Yes, because due to our situation, a lot of students in Vietnam still have online classes, so they don't have chance to go to school.
Yes.
Yes, I'm not sure if it's the lucky or unlucky because I still have I don't have that situation before during my study in my secondary or high school before. Okay, so I think it's still good. Okay, so hi everyone.
Yes. Hi.
Yes.
Until
Thank
now
you
we don't
for
know.
inviting
Yes.
me. Yes.
Until now we don't.
Can I
introduce?
have a minute? Yes, our guest has some problem that he tried to be here with us. So just feel we are chatting right now. Just please don't mind for a few minutes to wait for him.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, we'll go on. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Okay, my name's Wilson, but my very first time name is Wilson. When I first came to laboratory education and study English, but after time, I would like everyone around me call me by Will just for more short, like the way Vietnamese usually say it, just one word by name, right? So Will is my name at the moment. So I have the quite a long time to study English in laboratory education, as some people here already know it. Yes, and now I do freelancer and just some job to like enough money to have some food. So nice to see you, everyone. And
Yes.
because I have I saw the topic today is quite interesting, like travel and sharing. So I just would like to be here. So just for hearing, it's not for sharing. So thank you.
Yes. Honestly, thank you so much.
Wilson, you have to think that they don't short your name to Sun. They short your name to Will.
What? Sorry, Phoebe.
I say that you have Wilson, but they call you Will instead of they calling you only Sun.
Yes, I just changed my name is Wilson when I was be in our group with Will with Yitang, because we have a similar name. So I just changed at that time to the name I had before. But after for a long time after I stay and live in laboratory education, the people surrounding me usually call me just Will, and it's follow me until now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Your English very good. and maybe you have a lot of time, you have a lot of experience in working by English. Maybe your work relate with English, right?
Yes, luckily I have a brief working in laboratory education as a TA position, like teaching assistant. So I have a chance to communicate with our teachers and also have like opportunity to work with the English materials. So I think that is the point.
Yes, okay. Thanks so much. Thanks for sharing.
Our guest is already here, right?
Yeah. Hello, Anthony.
Yes. Turn on your mic, please.
Me?
No, the guest. Maybe the problem in connection.
Yes.
Bad connection.
Just give me a few minutes.
Please turn on your mic, please. Anthony?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very clearly now. Welcome.
Ah, perfect. Yes, thanks. How are you?
Yes, great. This is great in the weekend. The weekend we have enjoyed with our family. Go hang out. Yes, hang out. Coffee with my friends after a long day. Stay at home.
Yeah, sure. I'm drinking coffee too because it's the morning in France.
So fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, how many people are there here?
Yes. A lot of people. I can't count many people. How many people in there?
Yeah. So what can we do? I can present me like 3 or students.
Pardon, please, Anthony.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but I can hear you clearly before.
Okay, perfect. So I don't know if every people can hear me now or.
Yes, I hear you. Yes, I hear you clearly.
Yes.
Too.
Yes,
Okay.
I listen some. I am listening.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So, yeah, sorry.
Anthony, I'm here today to support. So you can introduce yourself first to everybody.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, hi everybody. I'm Antoine. I come from France, and in 2017, I make a world trip with my ex-girlfriend. So we travel around the world, and we made 13 countries. So we're beginning by Nepal in Asia, then Vietnam, then Cambodia, then Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, and Colombia. And then we came back to France for going again at work to win money to travel again after. So what I can do about me in France, I'm a social worker and I work with disabled people. And now I don't want to move again around the world because my job is really good. And I want to exchange with people in the world with internet like you. So now, if you have any question to ask me, I will be open to give you an answer.
Yes.
I have a question first. So how long it take you to travel over 10 countries?
More or less, we passed like 1 month by country. Only when we were in Australia, we passed 3 months because we needed to work to win money to continue the travel again.
So you travel and working to earn money and keep going like that?
Yeah, like that, but only in Australia.
Oh, yes.
When we were in the other countries, was for tourism.
Traditional.
Tourism.
Tourism.
Like, yeah, tourism.
So everybody, do you have any question for Anthony?
Yes, I have one question. So, Mr. Anthony, so you usually travel everywhere. What do you think about the difference cultural between your country and other country?
Wow, there is a lot of difference. The language.
Yeah.
When I left France, I was really bad in English, so was difficult to communicate with another people. So the language. Then we had to learn the different cultures. Like in France, there is a lot of Catholicism, and for example, in Asia, it's more Hinduism or Buddhism. So we learn about this. In France, I think we are a country with a good development. So we have money, and in a lot of countries we visit, it's not the same. The people are living with less money. It's okay?
Yeah. So you are a social worker. What do you often do?
What does I what?
You are a social worker. What do you often do?
It's a center where people with disabilities are living. So we are offering them an help to live better.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's true.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Anthony.
So, Anthony, do you travel alone or you have a group to travel with you?
I was with my ex-girlfriend. So we were 2 people.
Curious that because you are adventure travel, so how different from the travel only? How different, in your opinion?
If I was alone for traveling?
Yes.
It's your question? Yes. I don't know, because I was not alone. So I think when you are alone, you can do whatever you want. You can move everywhere since reasons, but it's good too to have another people with you, because at a different moment you can feel you alone, so you can speak with another people with you, and she can help you when you are not good in your brain. I think you can have advantages in the two parts, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know the second part alone.
Thank you. So, Sarah, do you have any question for Anthony?
Yeah, I have one question. I know when you go around, you try a lot of dangerous. So, can you share about what dangerous you mess it?
What was the more dangerous? When I was in Australia, there were crocodiles. So we were living in a place in Australia, in the Northern Territory, where there is a lot of crocodiles. So you have to be careful about this, because there is a lot of death with the crocodiles there. So this, we saw a lot of snakes too, in Australia too. Spiders too. I think Australia was the worst continent where we saw dangerous things. But it was great too.
Very cool. Yeah, I just have one question. What is the most funniest moment that you have during the trip? Because it's like a very long trip. Maybe you have a lot of fun moments, but just want to notice.
Yeah. You will load because it's in Vietnam. We were in, I think the name, it's Ben Tre, if I remember, in the Mekong Delta.
Okay, it's in the south there.
In the south. Yeah. We bought a motorbike in Ho Chi Minh, and we were driving to go to Cambodia. And on the road, my ex-girlfriend stopped to go to pee, and I stopped to smoke a cigarette waiting her. And when we were going again with motorbike, my bag was on the motorbike, on the back of the motorbike, so I lost it.
No. And then what happened later? Did you go around and find it, or just carry on?
I remember my bag after, so we did the road in the inverse, but there were no bag when we were finding. So we were driving at the next town, and we were speaking with Vietnamese people without speaking English, so we were asking for Wi-Fi. They had Wi-Fi, so we can connect my ex-girlfriend phone to call the embassy of France, and they were saying me to go again to Ho Chi Minh to have a new passport, to make a new passport. So the man of the store in the small town said us, did you try to call your phone? So we said no, but so we tried. No answer, nothing, because the phone was dead. He asked us then to call Facebook. We try this too, and but nothing. and like 5 minutes later, the guy,
The one who
my,
took the bag.
yeah. So we passed the telephone to the Vietnamese guy because we were. It was not possible to speak Vietnamese for us. He said us, I can give you your phone, but I want to have 2 million dong. Was like in the movie. So I tried to get down the what I get.
Back in like so.
I can make a
yeah.
I tried to make another offer of 1 million. So he said no, impossible. But at the end, I was with the phone store man to the place to make the exchange between my phone, my bag, and the money. And then we came back to his store. When we came back to his store, I decided to offer him a football jacket to say him thank you, and he asked us if we want to stay in his home to make karaoke for the night.
Oh, that's very nice of him.
It was crazy. It was really good, and we stay in his home until 6 p.m.
Very cool. So at least
really
you don't have to make a new passport and all the documents. Just
all the documents were in my bag, so I was okay.
Okay.
Very good to continue the travel.
So what? Yeah, you say that you gave the man a football jacket, right? What team was that?
Borussia Dortmund from Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't know much about football though. That game. Okay.
But it's a good club from Europa. Yeah, and we make a lot of exchanges. When I give him the jacket, then he gives me glasses. Then I give her some T-shirt from France. Was an exchange, a lot of exchange, a lot of emotions. Was really great. And the more important for me was the more important, but different was like in France, like I said to, I don't remember the name. Your friend asked me better the difference culture. You know, in France we have a lot. We have more money than in Vietnam. So, but this guy didn't have a lot of money, but he gave me a lot. So this is crazy. That less you have money, more you will give. It's crazy in the world.
Yeah, he's just very nice and friendly. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you have at least you have a good experience in Vietnam. So that wasn't that bad. Okay.
Which experience I have from Vietnam? What's the question?
No, it wasn't a question. It's just I'm glad that you have a good experience.
Ah,
not
thank
the
you.
stealing part, but yeah, the actor one. Okay. Anyone else have any questions? Feel free to ask. Or if you have maybe experience of losing stuff when you're traveling, just share with us because it's funny. It's like it's really fun.
I think at the end we didn't have a lot of bad experiences. We were in a good vibe in the brain. So I think when you are in a good vibes in your life, a lot of good vibes will arrive to you, I think. So you don't have to ask you questions. You just have to go.
Yeah, I have a very cool experience when I travel to France. So France they have cheap train, right, and expensive one. I don't remember the name of it. So I bought the ticket for the very cheap one to go from Paris to Bordeaux.
Okay.
But then I missed that train because I couldn't, like, I go on Google Map and I search for the train station, but I couldn't find it. And then I missed the train because it's like only one in the morning and one in the afternoon. So I have to maybe wait until the afternoon, or I can just get on another train. And we decided to get on another train. And when I get on, they check the ticket and say, oh, it's not the ticket that you bought. You bought the cheap one. You have to buy a new ticket. And I was like, how much is it? And it was super expensive. Like I bought the ticket for the train, it's only 10 euros or something.
Mm-hmm.
But the new one, they said, if you want to Bordeaux, it's going to be 150 euro. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
and then I was like, okay, can I get like a cheaper price? And then he does something on his machine. He said, okay, are you student? Yes, I am student because I was student at that time. And he's like, okay, I can get you a 25% discount, blah, 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 like this. And I was like, so it's still more than 100.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Yes. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah. So, everybody, do you have any question for him, for Anthony? Please.
Listen.
Don't be shy.
Yes,
yeah. Tell us
I
yes,
have a
please.
question. I really interested in your work, like social worker. So, my question is, it's like curious about your work. Like, how did you do? How did you start? How did you start your work? Start to be a social worker.
Yeah, in France, it's an obligation to go to school to have a diploma. I don't know the name in English. Certificate to have the possibility to work. So I was in the obligation to make 3 years at school to have the certificate of social worker. And at the school, we have a lot of practice. It's like half practice, half school. And it's really good because when you are in the practice, you can now, if it's a good way to you. So during my practice, I was sure like I wanted to go to begin social worker.
So your job, your career now is already in your mind when you were in your high school?
No, actually I'm social worker, so I had the certificate in 2015, and I started to work in 2015 too, like 1 month after the certificate.
Oh yes, so that means you took 3 years in university to study and have the diploma, right? The certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after that you follow like other career, other job, you follow your work, right?
After the certificate, you ask?
Yes.
No.
Like after you got the certification about your career, right? After you graduated from university, Like, did you join to the company? I'm not sure about if they have a company about social network or not, or just like some organization to work with it.
It's a association. It's a small association in France, and I work for them since like 6 years now. And I don't want to change because it's really good place to learn and learn and learn.
Yes,
and
I think that is a really good job.
Yeah, because every day it's a different day. It's not when you have a job and the next day you will make the same things. In my job, there are people I'm helping, so every day it's different. It's really good. Like today at 11:30, I will go to work, and will be another day like yesterday. we will make some activities with people, and I will ask with them to help their brain. Will be different.
Yes, it's not like my job now. It's just sitting in the front of the table and do some work with paper, but you need to go out, right? And help the people, like sharing and do with the people. I think that is a really good job, interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Thanks well so much.
Yeah, thank you for your sharing.
Yes, thank you for sharing. And everybody who have in here, you can prepare your question to our guest, so that we can cheer our atmosphere more exciting, and you can open your emotion, so that we can connect each other. Don't be shy anything. We go here for speaking English. Don't study in English, right? So please, Ngọc, can you give him a question, exciting question, please?
Hello, Anthony.
Yes, please.
Yes, I have a question for you. You said that you come to Vietnam before. So how long did you travel to Vietnam?
We traveled in Vietnam in 2 times. The first time we passed like 15 days, was a free visa for French people. Then we were in Cambodia during 1 month, and we came back to Vietnam for 1 month. So in total, we did 1 month and a half.
So where did you go in Vietnam?
We started in Ho Chi Minh, and we bought a motorbike, and we learned to the motorbike in Ho Chi Minh. So it was a crazy experience, because I think Ho Chi Minh is the town with the more people in the world, I think.
You learn how to drive motorbike in Ho Chi Minh City?
Yeah, because never before I drive this.
Oh my God. Yes.
Have you got license? Yes. Have you got license motorbike? Yes.
No, never. Nothing.
Yes,
That's crazy.
Yes, it is common statement for the foreigners who live in Vietnam or in other countries. They can move around the countries, but they don't have any document, the license or anything in your.
Yeah.
And yes, and the police, the authorities are very sympathized for them. They don't stop them.
Yeah. Because I think it's good for tourism for Vietnam. I think in the world, Vietnam is a lot of people know Vietnam with the motorbike trips. So they want to go to Vietnam to have a motorbike trips. So I think it's good for tourism.
Yes, okay. Yes, I got it.
Okay. Who teach you drive motorbike? Who taught you drive motorbike? Or you just jump in the car and drive?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, was in the, I don't know if you came from Ho Chi Minh.
Yes. No, I'm not. I'm living in Ho Chi Minh. I'm not come from Ho Chi Minh.
Okay, because we bought the bike in the street where you have a lot of club and bars. I don't know if you know the street. It's a big street
Yes.
where
Urban.
you have a lot of party.
This is the name of the tree.
I don't remember.
Okay, so and you got your motorbike on the street or in the previous store in the street?
In this street, and we started for the first time to drive this motorbike in this street with a lot of people walking around.
Oh my
And
God.
then we were looking with our eyes the I don't know the name, the lighter,
The signal, the light
the
signal.
signal to go to the right, to the left, and then we the woman they have sell us the motorbike, said us you will have two friends, the lighter, the signals, and the klaxon.
The what? The light
The I don't know the name in English. I don't.
The honk, right? It's beep beep.
Yeah,
Oh.
the honk. Yeah.
Okay, you just so listen to know how to drive. You just know your two friends, the signal and
And the honk. Yes.
yeah.
No, but and was right because in France we have some rules, and if we don't respect the rules, we'll have to pay. And when it's in Vietnam, I remember you just have to go right, and there are the motorbike after you. They will be controlled. It's really different, but really good.
Yeah.
Only good.
Oh, sorry, Anne. Have you finished your question? I'm sorry, I've interrupted you. Anne,
Okay.
you can talk now. You can ask me now.
Yeah. Did you have any difficult in crossing the street? Walking across the street?
For the first time, yes. For the first time, because you just at the end, I remember I learned like you just have to go without looking around. But the first time I was looking around and not cross the road, and every people are vroom, 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 vroom.
Yeah, you need to raise your hand.
Yeah.
Let you go.
Yes.
But it's okay.
Yes. So how do you feel about Vietnamese food?
Food.
Yeah, food. Vietnamese.
Oh, perfect. Really good. Because in France, we eat a lot of meat, like beef, pork, and in Vietnam you can eat like vegetables, and you cook really good, I think, with vegetables.
So did you try pho?
What?
Did you try pho? Pho?
Before Vietnam, no. Was the first time there, but really good.
Yeah. Most of foreigners like pho. Pho, yes. Beef noodle.
The po, the Vietnamese meat.
That is the pho is beef with noodle.
Ah, yes.
Different.
It's yes, it's good. I like all in Vietnam, I think, for the food.
Yeah. And
I just want to have this food here in France in my house.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
and a lot of fruits too.
Yes. And beside Ho Chi Minh City, where did you travel to?
What?
Beside Ho Chi Minh City, where did you travel to?
I don't understand.
Did you go to the north of Vietnam?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't continue the experience because so in Vietnam we did Ho Chi Minh, then the south, Delta Mekong, then Cambodia, and after Cambodia we came again in Vietnam by the middle, and we were to Hue.
Yeah.
Then we put the motorbike on the train until Hanoi.
Hanoi, yes.
And after Hanoi, around Hanoi, we did the mountains. Was Kappa? No. The north in the border with China. I didn't remember the name. Sapa. Yeah. Sapa. Yes. Sapa. We did Halong Bay. And what again? I didn't remember the name. In the east part of Hanoi, you know, it's like the Halong Bay, but on the earth.
Maybe Ninh Bình.
Ninh Bình, yes.
Yes, it's so beautiful. It's so nice.
Yeah.
So how about Hà Giang?
What?
How about Hà Giang? You ever went to Hà Giang?
Hà Giang?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hà Giang so famous in the north of Vietnam. Yes. So beautiful.
Sapa?
No,
Yes.
nearby Sapa. Nearby
Okay.
Sapa. Yes. Sorry,
Okay.
you didn't go to Hà Giang. Yeah.
No, sorry.
Yes.
Maybe
So,
next time. But Sapa, it's really good. We met the Black Hmong. You know the Black Hmong. It's like a small community of Vietnamese, where there is a lot of women. They have a dress, a black dress.
yes.
Was-
But when you go to Hà Giang, you can see a lot of the people the same as in Sapa, and nature more than Sapa.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of the mountain, yeah, so tall.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hà Giang province is famous for the valley. It has the mountain and like you have a really large field. You can enjoy the atmosphere there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also it's famous for the mountains, the mountainous.
Yeah. Okay. And there is a lot of rice in terrace.
Rice field is also famous there. It's like a stair. I don't know the exactly word to say that field, but it's like we have the rice field, you know, but it's
Yeah.
like a stair. A stair is like a height, and the lower and the lower and the lower is like a stair, like we
Yeah.
call in English, but I'm not sure about how to say it exactly. That
But it's really good. I think was one of the best view like I had in my travel. These mountains with stairs of terrace was the best view for my eyes, I think.
Oh yes, can I have a question for you?
Yes.
Did you go to Cambodia?
Yes.
Oh yes, me too. 3 years ago, last traditional Lunar New Year, my family organized a trip to Cambodia.
Yeah.
And it was an exciting trip. We did not go by airway. Instead, we chose go to by long distance bus. Located right next to Hà Tiên. It was my first time out of the Vietnamese territory, and the religious atmospheres at Cambodia made me feel very impressive.
Mm.
After scoring the border, we spent about three more hours on the bus before reaching a small coastal province called Sihanouk. I didn't remember. Yes. And however, my younger brother and I spent the entire afternoon wandering in the local markets. We bought a lot of interesting things, and what I like most was the delicious durian. I loved it very much. And I I think the atmosphere there was hotter than Vietnam. So we could only comfortably go sightseeing when the sun completely disappeared. And I think experiencing a new culture in Cambodia is a really exciting thing. And I have opportunity to visit more countries. Like you?
Mm-hmm. You have a question?
Hello, Anthony.
Riona?
Hi.
Hi. I just want to ask you some question because I just like you. I like to travel, but I have some problem with when you go to another country, you don't know their language. They don't know you don't have a Wi-Fi or the 4G or 5G. What do you do when you want that, but you can't explain, you can talk your their language? So what do you, if how do you explain to the people in their country you want that?
Vietnam, a lot of times we met people they didn't speak English and we didn't speak Vietnamese. So the more part of time we used Google Traductions when we had Wi-Fi, but when we didn't have Wi-Fi, what was just communication with the face, the movement of the legs and the arms.
You use the body language, right? You mean you use
what?
You mean you use the body language, right?
Yeah, sure. Was that? And we're trying to communicate with this, but it's really difficult.
Because where I go to another country and by the motorbike, so on the street I don't have I don't know the language. I don't have 5G or 4G or 5G data, and I have problem with my my bike, so I don't know how to explain to there to help me, and I just hey help. I don't know I don't know what him know or not, just shake my hand and need some help. So I want to ask you that.
Yeah, sure. It's really hard to communicate when you don't have the same language. And but if I think learn English and speak English can help you, but not every day, because if the people in front of you don't speak English, you just have to use your body to communicate and maybe give him some energy and
what I don't know what kind of people you like you like the vacation travel like a vacation, or you want to discover that country? You want to take a vacation, or you want to discover that country by the motorbike?
I don't understand. Vacation is. Can you repeat your question, please?
Vacation.
Tom, do you mean that he enjoy travel in a tour or travel alone? Is there?
I mean like I don't know what kind of people like they want to go to another country with the travel a vacation, or or he want go the motorbike or discover everything about that country. That's my question.
All right. So, do he enjoy living in a luxury hotel and visit some city, or just jump on a motorbike and driving and discovery by himself? Is this what you mean?
Yeah. The same.
Okay, yes. I think we were making tourism, but sometimes we were driving within any reservation. So we were asking to people if they have a room for us. Sometimes we were sleeping in a hostel, and we used the application Couch Surfing. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, yes, I know that app.
We used this Couch Surfing to go in the house of Jane. When we arrived in Vietnam in 2017, we asked to Jane and Tao if they can host us, and they said okay, but you have make a lesson with our student.
Okay.
So
I there's a lot of people here, so I will stop, and for the other people have a question for you.
Như Ngọc, do you have any question for Anthony? Do you hear me?
Yes. Actually, I have a question. If I want to travel to France, can you give me some advice? Like a local sightseeing or some food that I can try in France?
Do you want I said you the food like we cook here? Give to you?
Yes, if I want to travel in France, your hometown country, right?
Yeah.
Can you advise? Can you suggest me some local sightseeing and some specificity in France?
Yes. When I was traveling, I cooked a lot of crepes. It's like pancakes, but largest. No, less largest. And we cooked too. What? We had a lot of food in France. But when you are traveling, it's not easy to make a lot of food because you don't have the same ingredients. Like when I was in the Jain and Tao place, we tried to make crepes with them, and we didn't found a flour, a special flour. So we bought a rice flour, but was the same at the end. So this was for the crepes. But in France, well, you have we have a lot of food with meat, with sauce. Comment on dit sauce déjà? I will see. Sorry. Sauce, you know? When you cook meat with sauce?
Sauce, something you put on your food to make more flavor.
Yeah, sure.
So you prepare your sauce,
Yeah.
or you buy your sauce and bring.
We prepare the sauce because we like to cook in France. We have a lot of applications to learn how to cook or to see which ingredients we can put inside to give more flavor.
I know everybody knows Paris is famous in France, but can you suggest me the other places that I can visit in France?
Wow. All France. Because I think it's more higher, like Vietnam, like 2 times. And you have a lot of places you can. I will say you to go to the West Coast because it's my place. But you have a lot of places. You can go to the sea. You have a lot of places border of the sea. You have the mountains. Like you have 1, 2, 3, 4 places where you have mountains. You have the middle of France too, where we have a lot of rivers. Do you want name of places? Especially? Do you want the name of the towns if you want to go to France one day?
He means
I like some mountain place like I forget the name.
In the Alps?
I forget the name, but that the mountain places. It's
Okay.
very and it's very colorful in winter. But I forgot the name.
Where you have a lot of people that practice ski, like this?
Yeah, like that.
All right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's really good. And you have a lot of places in France, and we have 4 seasons, and you can go in winter, for example, in the mountains, and then go in the summer in the mountain. You will see a really different place because you don't have the snow, and you can make you can walk on the mountain without snow, and it's really good and really different.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
So Anthony, do you have any Vietnamese food that you want to try to make by yourself that you think is so good and you want to learn how to make it?
Yeah, I bought noodles, especially noodles from Vietnam. And now I cook them here.
Yeah.
You know, noodles?
Noodles.
Yeah, noodles, rice noodles.
Rice noodle. Is this phở or hủ tiếu?
It's like white and you cook. You can cook this with in like in the pho. Pho.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's come from Vietnam, but names.
Yes.
Name?
Yeah, name. Oh, it's not hard to make this for. So I try sometimes to make to cook names.
Is this meat inside a rice or paper and rolling and fry?
Yeah.
That's good.
And what about
spring roll? It's called spring roll.
Spring roll. But in the north of Vietnam, they call name.
I think name is the other kind of
yeah, it's
without
different
paper outside.
Yeah. You cook the name in the oil, and you don't cook the spring rolls.
Yes, that's correct. Name is without rice paper covering outside of them, right? It's just like some powder, like the crispy one, like gives with chili sauces.
Yeah.
So Anthony,
yeah.
Do you have any unforgettable memory when you come to Vietnam?
Sorry?
Do you have any unforgettable memory when you come to Vietnam?
We can hear you clearly, Tom. We can hear you clearly.
I should say that unforgettable memory.
Unforgettable memory.
When you come to Vietnam, do you have
if I forget
any unforgettable memory when you came to Vietnam?
Ah, okay. Unforgettable. Okay. But yes, I have remember like I was speaking with your friends before in the south of Vietnam, but another was when I was in Hanoi. My parents from France came in holiday during 10 days, and they arrived in Hanoi. And we decided to call a Vietnamese guide to make them a road for 10 days. So was a Vietnamese guide speaking French too. So should be better for my parents. And he organized us 10 days around the north of Vietnam. But in 1 day, he organized in 1 night all the holidays. Was the crazy man, and we make supper, and then we go in the Halong Bay with a junk, the boat, and was crazy. Was a really good moment for me because in the Halong Bay, when you sleep in a boat on the Halong Bay, I can't describe to you the sensation you have. It's like you don't have noise or the water noise, so really good. And you have like mountains, but for Halong Bay mountains, I don't know what's the name of the rocks, but you have a lot of information in your eyes and in your ears too. So I think it's one of the unforgettable moments in Vietnam.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you're very happy with that. Is there any country you want go one time and never want to go back again? Any country you go one time and never want to go back again?
No, your connection very bad. Can you speak loudly, please?
Can you hear me?
For me?
No.
No.
Miss Tom.
Tom, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, your connection very bad. Can you speak louder, please?
I think it's about your microphone. Can you adjust it more closer?
Okay. Sorry, just wait a minute. And
Yes,
I will
put
go
your
back
mic
again.
closer to your mouth.
Okay, it's in near my mouth already.
Yes, okay. Better now. Better than that.
Okay, I was asking about Anthony about is there any country you go one time and never want to go back again?
Yes, exciting question.
Yeah. No, I think every country have good and bad side, but if I can go in every country I met, I want to go again in every country like I did, because I think 1 month it's not really big to learn about the country, the culture, and maybe if I have money and time, I will go back again. And to pass like 3 months, I think 3 months in one country is good to learn. But I want to come back in every 13 country I met. Yeah. I don't know if it was a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's enough for me to have a lot of information for you. So thank you for sharing. It's a lot of information from you.
Yes.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, each country bring you a valuable lesson. So if you have a chance, you can move there again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say to the student, I think the better way to learn English is to go in Anglo English country or a country where they speak English, because for me at the beginning of my travel I never spoke English good, only at school, but the French school, it's really bad to learn English. So my better school was in travel. And when I was in Australia, I was in a farm, and a mango farm, and I worked with a German guy and Netherlands girl and English girl, so no French. So I was in the obligation to speak English. And I think it's during this time I learned the best.
Yes.
And after, when I was in Australia, at the end of the day, I was looking some video in my phone in English to learn more. I stopped to look video in French.
Yes. You make a video. You want to make a video to learn more about what?
About English. For example, when I'm in France, I look movie, but in French. And when I was in Australia, I was looking movie, but in English to learn more.
Yes, okay, I got it.
With subtitles.
So, do you is there any other language that you want to learn through the time you travel?
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
Yes. What's special about the Italian that makes you want to learn Italian language?
Because I like the sound of this language, and I think it's close to the French, like Spanish or Portuguese. They are Latin language, so I think it's can be easy to learn this.
Yeah.
Because actually I speak French, English, and Spanish, but I want to learn Italian. Yeah.
Thank you. So, do you have any trouble when you're learning English? Because we are here are English learner.
Yeah. I think they speak very good English because I understand all the questions. Sometimes I have a lot of difficulties to speak to. I think I make a lot of errors, but because I don't practice every day English, so for this I lost some sentences, some words.
Yes.
And if I have a tips for them, is to practice regularly. Yeah, like every day, 20 minutes or something like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, do anyone have any question? Because it's almost 4 p.m. We just have left a few time. So
Yes.
yeah, take your time to have a question for our guests.
Can I have a question? Can I have
Sure.
a question? So I just wonder, how did you manage your finance? Because like this is such a big problem for travelers to me. Finance, like money.
If the money it's a problem when you travel.
I mean, like, how did you manage your money during the trip?
Good questions. Before the travel, I had like economies, like I think 5,000 euros of economies to make the world trip. So I tried to find first the flight with the smaller price. I bought insurance in case of problems, sanitary problems. Then when we were in one country, we tried to use like $600 for 1 month, I think, more and less. But sometimes you do a party, so you use more, but you have to follow your accounts to see how many money you used in every country. And then when we were in Australia, we worked, so we earned money, and we did economy too. So in total, I think we use like 12,000 euros during 13 months.
How can you deal with the complicated circumstances when you take out of the money, but the traveling is go ahead before?
Yeah.
How can you deal with it? How can you deal with this situation?
Which situation? Like
I think I probably can answer this question because like I have some experience with that. So like 4 years ago, I have a trip to Cambodia actually, and from there I got all my money stolen, and like simply like I couldn't get back to Vietnam that time, and I come to like the Vietnam embassy in Cambodia to like get some support, I mean money from them, and then like go back to Vietnam. So I guess like in emergency cases, we should contact to our embassy. Yeah, probably.
yeah, sure. It's a good way. When I lost my bag, when I said to a friend before, the first things I met was to call France embassy, to know the rules, what I have to do. I think it's a good way to call embassy.
So Anthony,
Yeah.
I searching because I love Paris, so I'm searching about people in the Paris. They said the people in the French, they always drink afternoon teas at the 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and eat some drink tea and eat some croissant or some sweet cake. Is it correct? Every day?
I don't understand.
I said like do you eat drink afternoon tea and eat sweet cake every day? Because I hear on the internet they said the French they always every day they eat croissant and they drink afternoon tea.
I think not all the French. Depends of the customs. For me, for example, I drink more cafe like tea because of my work. In my work, we drink a lot of coffee, but not at 4 o'clock. It's when we want coffee, we drink coffee.
Oh, so that's not correctly, right? Because I searching on Google and they said that. So thank you.
Maybe the tea time could be more good for English people, but I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Anthony, are you a good cooker? Are you good at cook?
I like to cook.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm a good cooker, but I like to cook, yes. Like every day I'm cooking for me and my friend, or another time she cook for me and him and her.
Yeah.
So in France, I think we learned to cook when we are student, because when we are student, we are alone in a department. So we need to cook to eat.
From how old that you start to learn cook? How old you have to learn cook?
To cook alone, I think at 2019, 18, 19, because before it's mom who is making cook at the house.
So do you learn from your mama?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
Because when I was young, I didn't cook, but I looked her cook. So I know what she make, and I remember to make me after.
Nice. If have another chance, we can talk more about cook. I so curious about French cooking and baking also. Yes. Are you do you baking? Do you make croissant or baguette? I mean,
Yes, but depends of what we have in the in the kitchen. If you don't have what's the name, four, I will I don't know the name in English, but four, the place where you put the baguette or
oven. A stove.
oven.
Oven or stove.
Yes, oven. Yes, it depends of the oven, but in France, sometimes I make pain. I make baguettes, and I make croissants too. Yeah, sometimes. It depends of the oven and of the time too.
There's a lot of time.
Yeah.
So anyone, we do have Jan. Do you want to ask something?
So Anthony, I have some question to you. Are you a from person, freedom person? Are you a freedom person?
You mean single?
Yeah.
Single person, single.
Actually, yes.
But you ask somebody, you usually travel everywhere. Do you remember? Do you remember your hometown when you travel everywhere?
Miss.
Yes, I think you miss your hometown when you travel.
Yeah, I missing no, but I think I was thinking with my parents, my friends in France. Yeah, sure. But when you travel, it's depend of every people. We are all different. So for me, I was in the present. So I knew like I will come back in France again after. So I prefer to be in the present and live the moment. I don't know if you know.
I don't know.
No?
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment, yes.
Yeah, enjoying the moment, sure.
Be in the present.
Yes, he shared with us. He traveled around the world with her ex-girlfriend. So yeah. I think she don't miss her town, his town.
But I was explaining like my parents, I don't miss to my parents when I traveled. Because I was traveling and I was giving them some news by internet, but I enjoyed the life. So I'm missing nobody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Anthony. Yeah.
Remaining some people, yes, maybe they have a lot of questions to send to you. What's the time is the time of now, right?
It's 11 to me, for me. So I will go in 5 minutes, I think.
Yes. How about this?
You have Did you say that you had to leave in 5 minutes, Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I need to prepare me before to go to work.
Yeah. So I think that yeah, we have a really nice time to talk to you, Anthony. I hope that someday we can meet again. Face to face is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I change, I hope that everyone will enjoy the making or sharing today. And thank you for being here with us, Anthony.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes, yes,
Thank
and
you.
from bottom of
Thank
our
you, Anthony.
yes,
Thank you, Anthony.
yes, from bottom of our heart, if we have some question, like impolite, please forgive us.
Yeah. But you know, maybe if some people want to speak English with me, it's not a problem. And I think I will be really happy to make another video call with you if you want. Another day.
Yes. So
Thank you for sharing today.
yeah. So I think that it's time to say goodbye.
No. Goodbye Vietnam. Like the movie.
Happy see you soon someday. Happy see you soon someday.
Yeah.
See you soon. Thank you for your share.
See you.
See you. Goodbye,
See you.
Everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.